Said only cats have 9 lives. Here's Ian Smith losing the front wheel at Ballybully, an amateur cameraman capturing a spectacular crash. But there he is, badly shaken, but all right. Hello and welcome to the Carrowdore 100, the last road race of the season. And there's an exciting climax to the Super Kings 125 Championship. 2 riders have taken that one right down to the wire, and either one should win it. Peter Mones leads the way, and he's hoping to clinch it.
Hopefully I'm very far down on the grid because I haven't done the championship on the roads, and so I think I'm in the last row of the grid to start.
The main challenger is Dennis McCullough, who doesn't underestimate Owens as a road racer.
He can go not too bad on roads as well. He's won the Northwest and the Ulster, so I'd say they're hard enough to work with.
So who will be the Super King? Commentary from Harold Crooks.
The last road race of the season for the 125s gets underway, and it's Owen McNally, who hasn't won one this year, heads them off the line. They're heading now towards Cardy Corner for the first time, and it's Robert Dunlop who leads. There's McNally, there's Owens, there's Dennis McCullough, Mark Curtin, number 71, number 9 is Chris Richardson, he's dropping back, but it's McNally who's first round, Cardy Corner on the opening lap, followed by Dunlop and followed by McCullough. They're heading now down towards the very fast and exciting bomb hole. Dropping down in, it's McNally, Dunlop, McCullough gets the front wheel really up in the air as they head up the long straight now towards Dunover Corner. McNally, number 37 there, leading them. But it's McCullough as they approach New Road for the first time. Dunlop back to second place. McNally now third. Owens is fourth. Gary Dines is fifth. These boys now points at stake for all of them in the championship. McNally back to the lead as they come into Carrowdore Street for the first time. McCullough is second. Robert Dunlop is third. The battle is really on as they go up the main street of the village, out over the hill, down the very fast stretch to Ballybully. We're looking for them now as they come into the start-finish area for the first time, and it's McCullough. McNally second, Dunlop third. Going up the revs as they get out onto the straight again, starting the second lap. They're on the straight towards Cardy Corner yet again, and look at McNally. McNally on the right there of your picture. He comes through to take the lead again from McCullough. Robert Dunlop still in third. They're in Cardy Corner, and look at McNally. Every centimetre of the road being used. They're side by side at the bomb hole. The pictures tell the story. McNally on the inside. McCullough synchronized jumping there of the highest quality. Unbelievable stuff. And Robert Dunlop keeps the watching brief. It's still McNally from McCullough to McNives at New Road. Robert Dunlop still in third place. Owens still there in fourth. But McCullough goes to front again. McNally now second. Dunlop third at Carrowdore. Robert Dunlop leans over. McNally has a look behind. Really fast stuff now. 130 miles per hour here. A little wiggle from McNally on the inside. McCullough still second. Dunlop still third. It's anybody's race, and we're only on lap 2. Tight stuff at Ballybully Corner. Dennis McCullough has a look on the inside there, but there's no room to get through. Starting lap 3. Here we go. McNally, McCullough, Dunlop. Dunlop looking for a place on the outside. 3 abreast at Cardy, but it's McNally, McCullough and Dunlop. A very fast left-hander through there about 100 miles per hour, down 1 gear on the 125. Look at this. The flying arrows jumping together into the bomb hole out of it. And look at the height of McNally's front wheel there. They are brave men, these guys. McNally, McCullough, Dunlop at New Road. Nobody looks to see where anybody else is this time because they all know. But coming into Carrowdore, McCullough goes ahead, McNally second, Dunlop is third. Up the main street to go, the trio still battling it out. Coming down into Ballybully, Robert Dunlop is up to second. McCullough now back to third. McNally still lead into Ballybully Corner. The order is McNally, Dunlop, McCullough. What a race. Out onto the fourth lap they go. It's McNally. Still in the lead, but look at Robert Dunlop as they come up to Cardy Corner again. He goes round the outside to take the lead. Right out to the bales there as they head towards the bomb hole. New leader again, Robert Dunlop from McNally, from McCullough. Jumping again, the front wheel 6 feet in the air there, almost vertical as they go over the bomb hole. Unbelievable stuff, and again it changes. It's unbelievable, this. McNally's back in front. Dunlop is now second. McCulloch is third. At Farmhouse, we get a ground level view of the action, which is still as hot as ever. McNally leads. Dunlop in third place. McCulloch is meeting the sandwich this time at Carrowdore. Up the street again they go. Robert Dunlop resting that left arm out over the hill. He gets the hand back on the bars for that jump before Ballyboley and goes into second ace there inside McCulloch. This is really tight stuff. Is he going to have room there? Oh, he just has to hold that little bit back as they come out onto the start-finish area. It's McNally, McCulloch, Dunlop. Incredible racing. Lap 5 of 6 we're on now. And looking, Owens is still in fourth place, a position which will be sufficient to give him the Super Kings Championship this season. Last man through there, number 71, is Mark Curtin. But back to the action at the front, which is still led by McNally. McCulloch second, Dunlop third. I don't know how many times the lead has changed here. McNally looks back, they're still there. Again, that low-level view at Farmhouse. McNally still leads at Carrowdore. McCulloch second, Dunlop third. Out over the hill, up into top gear, the fastest part of the circuit. Owens and McCulloch then in fourth and fifth position, still keeping Owens on spot for the championship. McNally leads, McCulloch second, Dunlop third. No quarter asser given. They're out onto the finishing straight for the last time. There they go, down towards Cardy Corner, a famous passing spot during this race. Bertie Bradford, a veteran, enveloped by the flying arrows. No doubt a bit of a shock for him there, but it's McNally who leads. Dunlop second, McCulloch third. Bertie Bradford's there, watching them disappear. Owens there, still in fourth place. But the battle at the front is still led by McNally. Those jumps again, look at Robert Dunlop that time. Right in the air, both wheels 2 feet off the ground. Banging back down now, up into Dunbar Corner and heading for New Road for the last time. It's still McNally. Dunlop in second, McCulloch third. At New Road, they swing left. McNally still looks, they're still there, boys. Don't think this race is over yet. 2 more back markers make a difference here. 85 is Tom Fraser, 69 is Bill Smith. They're in for a bit of a shock now. And McCulloch takes a chance there. He uses the situation to his advantage to go up to second. Dunlop almost touching his back wheel as they come out onto Carrowdore Street for the last time. Tom Fraser there, the man in the black. He's on the left as the flying duo for second and third go past him. McNally leads in the jumps. Dunlop is second, McCulloch is third. And it's McNally going for his first road race win of the season. Leads him. Dunlop is second, McCulloch there looking for a place, but there's no room for him. It's still McNally into the last corner for the last time. Dunlop in second place, McCulloch third. Out across the line comes McNally, punches the air to take the win. A brilliant race.
The 1-2-5's always very close, and this was no exception. In the end, Owen McNally took the checkered flag, Robert Dunlop second, Dennis McCulloch third. Phelim Owens fourth on the day, but that was good enough to pip McCulloch and clinch the Super Kings Championship on a course where he'd never raced before.
I knew it was going to be hard coming in here, but I was willing to give it a go. And got 2 practice sessions, but really it's not enough practice to be up there to win, really.
Choked about losing the championship?
Not really. I won it last year. Tried my best this year, so can't win them all.
I've missed something like 8 rounds of the championship, but my worst result had been a second place. And this today, coming in here fourth was enough to secure the championship.
In the 200cc race, Raymond Hanna from Tandragee, the winner there. Jack Sands from Cookstown second, with Dundonald's Gary Purdy third. And in the support race, victory there to Stephen Nugent of Hillsborough. Second was Comber's Colin Rogers, with David Scott from Glengormley third. Veteran Joey Dunlop looking very relaxed, but not for long, as we come to the junior race.
And it's Gary Dines with the meteoric start from the line in this 250 race. The Marilyn man leads them off the line, followed by Dennis McCulloch and Joey Dunlop now up to third place from that second row of the grid. Heading now towards Cardy Corner for the first time, it's Dines, McCulloch, Dunlop, McNally and James Courtney. And on the 250 for the first time at Carrowdore in 4 years is Robert Dunlop in 6th place. McNally looks over his shoulder to see the field tied up behind him. Heading now for the bomb hole But at Cardy, it's the 750s led by Bob Jackson from Derek Young, Jason Griffiths and Paul Cranston. The 250s exit the bomb hole, led by Dines from McCulloch, from Dunlop. McNally there in fourth place with James Courtney riding his back wheel in fifth. Hear the sing of the engines as they're flat out towards Dunover Corner. And looking back to the 750 class, Derek Young making up a lot of lost ground there as they head towards that corner, flat out in the 750. We're now in lap 2 with the 250s. It's Gary Dines from Dennis McCulloch. Dines on the brakes, the back wheel pattering as they come into Carrowdore Street. Dennis McCulloch looks over his right shoulder. Dines looks over his left shoulder as Joey Dunlop holds third place comfortably there. One of the fastest parts of the course, out of Carrowdore down to Ballyboley, where it's Dines from McCulloch, Dunlop third, Courtney fourth, McNally fifth. And the duel still going on at the front with Dines on the right, McCulloch on the left. Is he going to go through? And McCulloch goes through into the lead. Coming up to Cardy Corner, this favourite passing spot on the Carrowdore circuit, the 5.5 mile County Down circuit. And it's now McCulloch from Dines. We're in lap 3. Look at Dines, he has a thought about going through there, going into the bomb hole, but thinks discretion is the better part of valour. He hangs back there in second place as McCulloch leads. Joey Dunlop there, a great seat in the house to watch the battle in front of him. And look at the speed, flat out in the 250s. We're in lap 4, Dines is back in front. McCulloch is second, but look at Joey Dunlop. If he had a good seat in this theatre last time we saw him, it's even better this time. Through Farmhouse they come. Back to the jumps again there. Look at this, 3-ish breast. Dines leads, McCulloch second, Dunlop third. It's Carrowdore Street. Lined with spectators there as they head towards the top of the hill. Out over they go, up into top gear, 130 miles per hour. Dines, McCulloch, Dunlop is the order as they go around Ballyboley Corner through the start-finish area. 5 laps of 6. Dines looks behind the wrong way as McCulloch goes back into the lead, and Joey Dunlop still closing in there on third place. We're now on the way to Cardy once again. McCulloch, Dines in the middle, but look at Joey Dunlop. He goes through on the outside of Dines to take second place. Absolutely brilliant manoeuvre there from the Silver Fox, who'll be celebrating his silver wedding this week. So Dunlop up to second. Dines now goes to third. From first in the space of a mile. McCulloch leads, Dunlop is second. Dines is third. On the brakes into Carrowdore Street yet again. What a battle this is. We thought the 125s were good. This is equally good. McCulloch, Dunlop, Dines, the front wheels pawing the air. The back markers could make a difference here as we come into Ballyboley Corner. Dennis McCulloch gets pushed out, and look at Joey Dunlop. He goes through on the inside. An absolutely perfect manoeuvre. He goes through to the lead, and that will be popular with everyone here. Dines is packed onto his back wheel. McCulloch's there getting past those back markers again. And Dines has him. Dines has him as they go up to Cardy Corner. What a race this is too. Dines leads. Dunlop now again goes where he got past McCulloch in the last lap. He does it again to Dines to retake the lead into Cardy Corner. It's Dunlop, Dines, McCulloch. Unbelievable. Best Carrowdore 100 I've seen for years. Dunlop now leads. Can he hold on? The 250s flat out now, down into the bomb hole. Dines has a thought again about going for the inside, but holds back. Dunlop leads. 2 wheels in the air. Dines the front wheel really elevated. Now it's flat out. Speed will count here. And it looks as if Joey Dunlop may have the prowess, but he hasn't the power. As Dines goes past through the trees there, we see McCulloch go back in second place. Dunlop back to third. At New Road, the order is now Dines, McCulloch, Dunlop. The 250 race as hot as the 125s. Over the jumps to come, McCulloch looking for the lead again, and he gets it. So it's McCulloch again, Dines second, Dunlop third. Breaking left to the very last moment as they come out onto Carrowdore Street for the last time. And Joey Dunlop, we know, hasn't the power to pass his rivals ahead of him as they come down into Ballyboley for the last time. And the back marker, Kevin Carter, will he make a difference this time? Dines on the inside. McCulloch still holds the lead. It's Dines and Dunlop still in third place. leaving the braking to the last moment as they come into the last corner. The back marker out of the way. McCulloch holds the lead. Dines has to settle for second. Dunlop third. A win for McCulloch.
Yes, road racing at its very best. The win going to Dennis McCulloch, followed by Gary Dines and Joey Dunlop. Dines doing enough to clinch the 250 title.
I was keeping an eye on Dennis because he was the man who could beat me or take the championship off me. So therefore he was the one that I had to watch most, you know.
What does it mean to clinch that title?
Well, that's 2 years on now we've done it. It's good.
On corrected time, the overall Junior Open leaderboard saw Bob Jackson in top spot, followed by McCulloch with Dines in third place. Onto the Regal 600, Ballymoney's Adrian Archibald in the running to finish second in the championship. Number 5 belonged to Lisburn rider Derek Young. He's already won the title. And number 8, Richard Britton from Enniskillen, another contender for the runners-up spot. They're ready for the off.
And it's Derek Young, the champion, who leads them off the line, followed by Britton, Stephen Ferguson, Bob Jackson, all in there in the leading bunch. Coming up to Cardi, it's Young from Ferguson, from Jackson. Then Britton, all round safely. The battle on in this 600 Regal Championship, already wrapped up by Young, but the points for second and third, vital. Young leads, Ferguson second, Jackson in third, Adrian Archibald looking for third place on the inside as they come into Carrowdore at the first lap. Archibald moves up to second, Jackson is fourth, fifth is Britton. But the white leathers there of Derek Young, the leader, as they head for the start-finish area, where it's Young. We're in lap 2. Young still leads. Ferguson second. Archibald third. Bob Jackson fourth. Richard Britton fifth. Ian McFarland in sixth. And it's still Derek Young who leads. Adrian Archibald now squeezing through into second place ahead of Ferguson. Jackson in fourth. Britton fifth. We're into Carrowdore Straight and up they go. Up the hill, the white leathers there, the distinct leathers of Derek Young, the champion, still leading. You can see the elbows flick as they head down towards Ballybowley. It's still Young. Archibald second, Ferguson third, Jackson fourth. Richard Britton hoping to make up lost ground there if he's going to get into second place in the championship. Into Ballybowley they come. The rest of the field following them down there. James Courtney, the last man, unusually on a 600. But it's Derek Young as they come out onto the start-finish line again. We're in lap 3. Young leads, and they're heading towards Cardi Corner. The approach is the spot where most of the passing has taken place in the other races. But Young's too far ahead to be caught this time. Adrian Archibald, but look at Bob Jackson. He's going for the outside. Is he going to make it? He was in fourth place, and he goes from fourth to second again at that spot. So Jackson goes up to second place. Archibald is now third. Ferguson is fourth and Britton is fifth. And remember, these boys on standard bikes that you can buy across the counter in the showroom, on treaded tyres, but still exciting racing in this 600 Regal class. Out of the village comes Derek Young, still leading. Archibald is now back to second place. Jackson is third. Britton is up to fourth. And Stephen Ferguson is now losing contact back there in fifth place. I wonder, has he a problem? Derek Young down the gearbox. Adrian Archibald in second. Cranking it into the start-finish area. Down the long fast straight towards Cardi Corner again. It's Young. We're in lap 4. Archibald second. Jackson, remember, went from fourth to second at this spot last time around. Is he having the same thoughts again? And he goes it again. He does it. Yes, it's Jackson up to second. Archibald is third. Britton still there in fourth now. A low in fourth place for him. Up the gearbox, over the humps, down into the bomb hole they come. Jackson has him again, so it's Jackson there on the approach to the bomb hole. And look at the front wheel of Derek Young's Anderton Honda. Really well up in the air. Little bit of distance between first, second and third now. Archibald in third, equidistant. Britton in fourth, equal distance behind again. Oh, the hedge camera catches them at Schoolhouse Corner. Brilliant stuff there. But it's still Young. Jackson's still second. Is he having a thought about getting past it? The new road? No, he has to sit back there. Britton has a look behind to see if Ferguson is still attacking him. Now we're coming down those jumps again. Down into the Carrowdore Street. Jackson's in front. Archibald is second. Young now back to third. Britton fourth. It's Jackson on the McAdoo machine. The crowd look to see what the order is. We move ahead to the last lap to pick up Jackson as he jumps out of the bomb hole. Archibald second. Young now third. Britton in fourth. Derek Young knows that he has the championship already in his hip pocket, so he's quite content to sit there behind Adrian Archibald in third place. But look at Britton, he's closing in again. Bob Jackson flicks the throttle as he comes down the gearbox at New Road. Accelerates away. There's Archibald. Britton past Young. We thought he was going to do that, so it's Jackson, Archibald and Britton. Britton looking for a place on the outside, but there's none there for him. And as they head up the street for the last time, it's Jackson well clear of the trio behind him, led by Archibald with Britton in third place, Young in fourth. Round the last corner, Jackson takes the win, punches the air, as Archibald takes second and Britton third.
Another regal victory then for Bob Jackson, who had to find a way through the field to get in front of Adrian Archibald and Richard Britton. Britton claiming the championship runner-up spot.
The bikes are very equally matched, so it takes a bit of getting past them. So it took me a few laps just to get settled in and find out where they were slow and where I was quicker than them and get past them.
Bob Jackson getting the laurels on the day, but the champagne went to Derek Young, who'd already clinched this year's Regal Championship. So looking back over the Regal, 6 victories, how would you describe the championship?
Championship this year was very tight. A lot of guys, different winners this year. Very enjoyable. I enjoyed it, and a lot of tight races.
Meanwhile, there was no stopping Bob Jackson, and he completed a Carrowdore treble in the classic race. Belial's Carl Wilkie was second, third place going to another Cumbrian, Gary Long. Bob Jackson was then to be involved in drama before the start of the senior race. There's the man from Cumbria on the grid, but where's my bike? His Honda had broken a chain, and his chance of trying for 4 wins seemed to have gone. But just before the off, a spare bike appeared, frantic activity, Jackson jumping into the saddle, last off the grid, giving chase. Very quickly, James Courtney was leading by the proverbial country mile, and the Honda obviously on the pipe as the man from Nuts Corner broke Philip McCallan's 6-year-old absolute lap record. But then the red flags were out to stop the race on lap 3 because of 2 crashes. The first we've already seen, Welshman Ian Smith taking a very heavy fall at Ballybowly, the bike up in the air, Smith all over the road, and when the chasing riders couldn't take avoiding action, a very painful clip there on the ankle. Rider Smith and Leathers badly knocked about, but thankfully he was all right. A second incident involved Scottish rider Alan Benny at Cardy Corner. Benny going in much too quickly, couldn't get round, and both he and the bike were down. But once again, with the help of officials, he was able to walk away from it. An oil spillage meant a quick tidy-up job before the rerun, shortened to 4 laps, was underway.
On comes James Courtney, completes his second lap, on which he set a new absolute course record at 113.56 miles per hour. The previous one being declared null and void when the race was stopped. He's on the brakes now into Ballybowly Corner, cranks it round, going out to start his third lap. Massive wheelie there, the front wheel goes in the air, then grips the track as Bob Jackson appears in second place and Jason Griffiths in third. So the long straight there, the distance between the leader here, James Courtney, and Bob Jackson in second place. At Cardy, it's Courtney taking it very comfortably there, heading now towards the bomb hole on the big 750 where you can hear him roll off the throttle that little bit as he comes down into the bottom. But he still gets 2 wheels in the air as he jumps. Jackson and Griffiths still have him in their sights if he should make any mistakes. Griffiths there getting both wheels off the air as Courtney did. The battle now settling down into a pattern as Courtney, number 14 there, on the big Tilson Honda, heads up Carrowdore Street. You can see his right arm flick as he goes up the gearbox. A massive wheelie as he goes over the top of the street. Jackson still there in second, Griffith still third. So this 750 race. Now Courtney, the leader, on his last lap. A little more conservative that time as he keeps the front wheel on the ground. Jackson still in second. He gets the front wheel up a little bit, but knows that second place is the best he can do. He has already scored a hat-trick and must be quite content. Courtney now cranking it in to the new road for the last time. Over the jumps into Carrowdore Street. On the brakes as Jackson appears, and Griffiths there just showing at the top of the screen. Courtney now up the street for the last time. The arm going flicking again. The big 750 Honda throating its way over the top of the hill. Jackson in second. Over the jumps he comes for the last time, still pushing hard despite the fact that he knows he has this race in the bag. Courtney goes round Ballybowly for the last time, gets the applause from the officials as well as the spectators. So Courtney takes the Carrowdore 100. Bob Jackson on the McAdoo machine takes second. A wheelie from him, with Welshman Jason Griffiths now coming into Ballybowly in third to complete the rostrum. 1, 2, 3 in the Carrowdore 100.
So a fairly comfortable win there for James Courtney, as you could see in the Carrowdore 100 race, and a new absolute lap record in the rerun of 113.56 miles per hour. Bob Jackson second, with Jason Griffiths in third place.
Bob was leading the first sort of half lap, got by him in the back straight there, and seemed to be it. Happy enough, just get the pressure on, yeah.
New lap record, the Tilson Honda must have been flying.
Yeah, going well, going very well there now. I think we were actually quicker the first time, but there was noise like that time, but yeah, happy enough. Going really well, bike's going well, so happy enough, yeah.
So success for James Courtney. Also today, local riders won races and wrapped up championships, but the man of the meeting was the visitor, Bob Jackson from Cumbria, with a hat-trick. I'm sure he enjoyed it. I hope you did. In the meantime, from all of us at Carrowdore, it's bye-bye.